So due to popular demand, I want to make a comparative review of these two shoes, the Qiaodan Linghan Max and the Qiaodan TG1.0. Many people have been asking me in the comments, which should I get between these two shoes? The difference in price is just $2. Which one should I choose? So that's why I want to make this review, to make all the similarities and differences very clear, so that making a choice between these two shoes is not going to be a problem for anybody. So let's just take it step by step, see where it goes. This is the Qiaodan Linghan Max and this is the Qiaodan TG1.0. If we start with how the company positions these shoes, if you read the description, this shoe is designed for long, easy distances. This one is designed more for faster efforts. If you look at this, the difference that you have between these two shoes mirrors the design intentions. For instance, the Linghan Max is taller, 4 to 5 millimeters more than the TG1.0. There's more foam in this than this one. Now, this one has only one foam, the Kung Fu Pro, which is known to be very soft, light, and very responsive. Whereas the Linghan Max has two foams. The upper part you have the Kung Fu Pro, and the other part you have another unnamed foam under it, but it is firmer than the Kung Fu Pro which you have on top. Both foams are TPEE based, so this shoe is still quite responsive. If you put these two shoes on the feet, this feels slightly softer because this is all Kung Fu Pro. This one is still very soft, absolutely comfortable underfoot, but if you compare these two shoes, this is softer than the Linghan Max. However, if you consider the overall cushion that you are getting, you get more cushion in the Linghan Max because the Linghan Max has more foam under the foot. Because this Linghan Max also has a plate inserted in the heel area moving onto the arch of the feet, this one also offers better arch support and better stability. And those are the things that you need if you want to go on a long, easy distance. The upper in the Linghan Max is soft, minimally stretchy, and it contains the feet very nicely. It is much better than the upper you have in the TG1.0 because the design of this shoe is to make it light. The upper is lighter but not as comfortable. Compare the thickness of the tongue in the Linghan Max and the TG1.0. The Linghan Max is like twice as thick as the tongue in the TG1.0. So overall, you get a more comfortable upper in the Linghan Max. What you have in the TG1.0 is a lighter breathable upper, but you have a more comfortable upper in the Linghan Max. So overall, you have a much better comfortable shoe in the Linghan Max than you have in the TG1.0. If we talk about the pace, this one is all Kung Fu Pro, so it is light, it is fast. This one has two foams and it is also heavier. Despite the fact that they are very responsive, it also has increased weight. This weighs 324 grams in this size US 11. In the same size, the TG1.0 is weighing 292 grams. So the Linghan Max is 32 grams heavier than the TG1.0. So that is a significant weight. If you want to summarize the difference between these two shoes, the TG1.0 is lighter, is faster. The Linghan Max is heavier and more comfortable. So your choice between these two shoes will depend on what you are looking for. If you are looking for a shoe for long, easy, comfortable miles, the Linghan Max should be your choice. But if you are looking for a lightweight, comfortable shoes for faster efforts, the TG1.0 should be your choice. But if you want one shoe that can handle all your runs, both shoes can serve you very well. But if you are a heavier runner, the Linghan Max will be better for you. If most of your runs go fast efforts, the TG1.0 should be your choice. If you are more of an easy runner, 5:30, 6:30 minutes per kilometer, the Linghan Max should be your choice. If you are looking for a shoe for long, slow distance, the Linghan Max is your choice. I think that, in a nutshell, is the difference between these two shoes. So your choice depends on what you are looking for. That's it for this one, guys. See you in the next one.